Does anybody here really enjoy a little French delicacy called a macaroon? Bro, macaroons are like my crack. First of all, they're so small and delicate, like little marzipanish type cookies with jelly or some sort of like custard creamy center, but they're so light and fluffy and you can easily devour 30 or 40 of them in a sitting. Or is that just me?
Get in my belly!
Obsessed with macaroons. Absolutely love them. I mean, next to macaroons would be like a crepe cake. Lady M's crepe cake is like crack cocaine for me. Not that I've ever done those things a few times.
Just a little primer.
But when it comes to desserts, those two, Achilles' heel. So 𝐷𝐿 created their own French macaroonish type DNA and incorporated it with an ultra popular MFK fragrance, which we know what that is, Baccarat Rouge 540. So what happens if you take that essence of a French macaroon, combine it with Baccarat Rouge 540, what the hell do you get out of it? We shall see. Let's roll my music so we can check out French Macaroon Nights at Casino Royale. Sounds like a shitty Bond movie.
We're all alone in the friends on the south side in case you cared. Out of all your friends, I want to be Cuba.
Blessed morning, my beautiful people. You know who it is. It's your boy, 𝐷𝐶𝗿. Shout out to 𝐷𝐿 for sponsoring today's video, and shout out to me for selecting this because it just caught my curiosity to try a macaroon-ish style fragrance. Now, the Casino Royale line is heavy with the Baccarat Rouge EDP concentration. A very fun and playful lineup that they've managed to do a ton of hybrids, mixing with some of the most popular fragrances in the niche space. But in this case, they're singling it out, mixing it with something completely different, essentially trying to make it a little bit more gourmand, like a French macaroon, which is my crack.
Who is on crack?
So here's what the presentation of the fragrance looks like. French Macaroon Nights at Casino Royale. And let's look over some notes. All right, so according to their website, the notes are custard, cherry, spun sugar, marzipan, milk, cotton candy, hedione, ambroxan, cedar, and saffron, and they categorize it as an oriental floral gourmand. That means absolute dick to me. I just wanna know if this shit smells good, or is it just BR 540 with like a little bit of a sweeter element, which that's kind of where I'm leaning towards. And I'm not using the Cubaknow test strip. We already know what kind of test strips we need for this one. So as a super fan of the hybrids and tribrids that 𝐷𝐿 likes to do, this one is kind of a hybrid or kind of just a spin-off of a DNA that works, at least for the mass appeal. But let's find out what French Macaroons Night at Casino Royale is doing for my nasal cavities. Definitely Baccarat Rouge 540 with a cherry liqueur. That's what you're getting, a very bumped up cherry, almost raspberry cherry liqueur. So you take a whole bag of Luden's cough drop, dilute that shit in like an alcoholic concentration, like a clear vodka kind of liquid, add Baccarat Rouge 540 to the blend. That's what you're getting here, at least off of first impressions. Very gourmandy, definitely on the sweet side. There's more alcoholic kind of energy in here, more of a boozy, not just like perfumer's alcohol, more boozy. Almost borderline vodka blended with like splashes of gin, because there's this herbaceous juniper kind of accent here subliminally in this scent that kind of gives it like a little bit of an herbal twist. It's sweet, sexy, with like a spice rack spillage sensation. Like you got a bunch of Middle Eastern spices that they just knocked over and fell into this concoction area of confectionery sugar and crack. I've said crack like 3 times in this video. I need to go to rehab.
Howdy. You may not be able to tell it now, but there's a time in my life when I was down so low, a mosquito wouldn't even bite me. All because of one thing: freebasing cocaine.
Let me go on skin with this joint. It's actually very good. Very nice, very sweet. I can't specifically call it macaroon though. Macaroon, I don't know, not on the test strip at least. More cherry liqueur Baccarat Rouge 540, boozy, musky, cherry forward, almost tart balancing sour red, cherries with a little bit of a maraschino essence with that sweet syrupy juiciness. You still get that Baccarat Rouge 540 candied essence. There's something very delectable and almost cavity inducing in this fragrance. It is very sweet and sugary forward, definitely in the gourmand space, more like a, well, actually like a French pastry, but not necessarily macaroon. Because I'm not salivating. Sweet, sexy, very unisex. I could actually picture this on a shorty, like a baddie, done up with a nice weave on. Her tits are pushed up to like right under her chin. She got big old fucking pancake sunglasses.
Really?
Ooh, that sweetness is dumbing down a little bit. It's becoming a little bit more musky, sweet, but not sharp. There's a little underlying white floral powderiness also. But the main thing here, ooh, okay, hold on. Because I'm getting marzipan. I do get the marzipan. I get more marzipan than I would like a French macaroon. Fun, sexy, delicious Baccarat Rouge 540 with kicked up Luden's candy, soaked in a vat of alcohol and mixed all together. That's essentially what I'm getting from this fragrance. Very nice, easily a mass appealing fragrance, very unisex. I think it would smell really sexy on a woman. Personally, I feel like young, vibrant, sexy shorty, sheen dress, shitty wig, big fake tits,
Big ass titties.
modified rear bumper, waist completely snatched like she had all the Hoover vacuums sucking all that lipo out. Sounds like Colombia. We out!
What's more Colombian than the Colombian flag?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this a solid 6.7 because it's not completely out of the realm of the other Casino Royales, and I definitely don't think it's one of the top Casino Royales. I just think it's just a really sweeter and slightly boozier version of the BR 540, aka Casino Royale blends that Dua does. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. I'll put a link in the description if you guys are interested in this joint. Any other Casino Royale blends that you haven't seen showcased on the channel, hybrids, tribrids, or quadbrids, leave it in the comments below, and I'll be happy to check them shits out. I'll see y'all bitches next time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Smooch.
Don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense, you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.